Hi all, this little video is going to go over just the intro to Canvas and our class website, and then over kind of the structure of how the modules are set up and what's going to happen for the first week. So once you click on Canvas and you click on our dashboard or our shell that's on your dashboard, it'll take you to our opening page. Obviously, this is open page. Welcome. It has a little bit of the stuff that I've already talked about in the syllabus, and that I'm going to talk about in this video. As you can see, you'll have your syllabus. This will be a link, and then also a link for this video if you want to go back over it again and see it again. It's also going to be on the modules. So again, just kind of some review of what I've already gone over in the syllabus. And then when you are ready, you're going to hit modules. Over on this side, really the thing that you're going to do the most is modules. Please, please, please do not just go over what is in your to-do list. You have to go to the modules every day. Or every week, or however long you're doing it. Don't just go off of what's in your to-do list, because your to-do list isn't complete. The complete information, everything that you're going to need to be successful in this class is going to be in the modules. So don't neglect going to the modules every time you come on the site. Okay. So just looking at the modules page, I have a couple little intro modules, so a little how-to. So if you're kind of new to Canvas or new to some of the things that we're going to do, there's a little how to upload videos and pictures and things. There is the discussion forum directions. So exactly what I'm looking for. You need to go over this. This is also in the quiz. So it talks about how that's worth 20 points. 10 points is your original post. You have to have at least one quote from the textbook or the articles that are read for that week, either one, to get your full credit. And then you have 10 points for your discussion replies. You need to get the full 10 points for the discussion replies. You need to respond to more than 2 other students. 2 other students and less is 9 points or less. When you respond to 2 other students or more, you need to do a 2+2 response. And here's an example for it. You need to have, it needs to be at least 1 paragraph long, and your initial response, the one that you answer the questions, has to be at least 2 paragraphs long. So please review these directions. They're all here for you. And that way you can get full points for your discussion forums. I don't want you to miss out on any points. All right. So that's there. Again, if you're new to Canvas and new to discussion forums, this is kind of a how to do it, how to just post. Those of you who are familiar with Canvas, who have done online classes before, you won't need to really see this, because it's just how to get to a discussion forum and stuff like that. But if you're new and you haven't ever seen one before, please go there. This module will have the class packet. I talked about it in the syllabus little video. So this is where you will find a lot of, all of your articles, the assignments and things like that. So there'll also be links on the web, in the modules, and they're also on your course calendar that I talked about in the syllabus video. But if you can't find them there or can't get links to them there, it's always going to be in your complete class packet. Okay, so you can get to the class packet many, many different ways. If you're having issues with any of those links, the class packet link, anything like that, please let me know, because you'll need to have access to this for every single assignment and every single reading and every single week. Okay, all right. And then we come to week 1, right? We'll always have the dates for the week. The way the modules are all set up, there'll be an intro. Weekly overview video, that's what this is. Also, it's kind of the orientation video for this week because it's week 1. But I will always have a little video talking about what you're going to learn over the week, what to pay attention to, what to, turn in and things like that. So the first thing you should do every single Tuesday, if not before, is open the weekly overview video and see what you're supposed to do for that week. All right. So that's this video for this week. All right. Then you have your syllabus quiz, which I talked about, multiple choice. You'll have to have read the syllabus and also have watched this little video to be able to get full credit. A little about me is you are all going to either use your camera on your computer, which is fine, or you can also use the camera on your phone and upload it, either one, to create a little video about yourself. Everyone has to complete a video. So you're going to start with, hi, my name is, and then there are, 10 or so questions. You just have to pick 2 of them. It doesn't matter which 2, to tell us a little bit about yourself. Where is your happy place, right? What do you do to relax? What do you think the best class you ever had? So any of those 2. So, hi, my name's Kristen. My happy place is definitely the beach. I kind of grew up near the beach. It's my most relaxing. I like to walk in the water. It really brings my mood up. And then the furthest place I've ever traveled is probably Samoa. When I was a kid, I went with my family when I was about 7 years old. And that's probably the farthest place I've ever traveled in my life. I remember a lot about it, but not too much. Pretty young, but it was really, really fun. And I'd love to go back and see it again. All right. So, just something like that. And then what you will do is you'll hit reply. If you're doing it on your phone, you can, there's this little button here that says record or upload media. This is where you would go to do it. If you have already uploaded, if you've recorded it on your phone and you saved it on your computer, you would hit computer, you would hit here and it would go to your computer, and you can pick the video wherever you saved it. Or if you want to record from your computer, then you would hit record, hit start recording, and it would record right off of your webcam. All right. So either way is totally fine. You'll answer questions and things like that. And then once you have, recorded or uploaded, whichever, then you just hit reply and it will post it for you. And then by the end of the week, you will have to watch, at least 2, if not 3 or more videos of other students and make comments on them and things like that. I will be watching them and making comments on them. So that's how you're going to do a little about me. So that way we can get to know each other. So those are those 2. You're right, each week there'll be an intro. So that's this week's intro kind of stuff. Listen, watch, and learn. This will be the reading assignments, any little lecture videos. Like I said before, my lecture videos are kind of less than 10-minute little videos that you can watch throughout the week. There will be a little kind of quiz after each one, like just 3 or 4 questions just to make sure you were watching. You get points for those little quizzes. You can check them right away. So just to kind of check for learning. Any other little videos that I want you to watch that aren't necessarily me, but other little things that will help with the concepts that we're learning for this week will be there, and stuff like that. And then there will be the weekly assignments due. Right. So this week you have a journal. You'll have journals and discussion forums usually each week. This journal is about the paper copter activity. So you need to do this little activity. It's really fun. Again, you can do it by yourself. You can do it with children, either one. And then there are some questions about what you thought about the copter activity, what you did, things like that. You can see that it's due on the 20th. This is an extra credit opportunity for 10 points. The Dream newsletter. Dream is a website set up by Stanford for early childhood teachers for math. And so it's a really great one, has so many great ideas. They have a newsletter every week or two that have some amazing ideas and activities and stuff. You're really going to love it. You're going to find it very, very helpful. So if you sign up for it and take a screenshot and upload it, then you get 10 points extra credit. So pretty easy. And you get the newsletter each week, which you're really going to love. And then you have discussion forum number 1. I put the discussion forum directions down here again, just to remind you what I'm looking for, how I'm grading it. It does have a grading rubric, so if you want to look at that, but really it just kind of goes over what I'm looking for, and that's how I grade it. Okay, so that is week number 1. Then you'll get started. So if you have any questions or anything, please email me, let me know, especially before we start. If you kind of take a look at everything and there's questions that come up before, please email me immediately. I'll try to answer all the questions so that you don't get behind right away. But really, what's really going to help you every single week is watching these little weekly overview videos so that you know what to expect each week. All right, so have fun starting the class, and please let me know. I can't wait to watch your intro video, your Little About Me videos, so I get to know all of you. The videos are very short, 1 to 2 minutes at most, right? I don't care if it's bad lighting or where it is or what it is. Do your best. I know lighting is tough for me too. I know that, being on camera is not everyone's favorite thing. I'm trying to be on camera every time now. It's new to me too, because I like to kind of hide. So walk through this kind of fear with me, and let me know how it goes. Okay, let me know if you need any help.